Singapore's record low fertility poses a huge challenge to Singapore's future, with a growing population threatening to outstrip the number of new babies being born here. Senior Minister Goh Chok Tong took the opportunity to throw down the gauntlet to women leaders at the PAP Women's Wing Investiture 2011.
The one challenge which I would like the Women's Wing to help overcome is our declining total fertility rate. Despite all our efforts to increase it, it has fallen to 1.16 this year, the lowest on record. We probably have not struck the right emotional chord to convince Singaporeans to marry and have children. Though the Women's Wing has made recommendations on this challenge before, I suggest it revisit this issue and make proposals to the National Population and Talent Division.
Several women leaders conceded that it is indeed a challenge for today's working woman to balance career and family.
I would say that the circumstances are very different. In my time, I could take 6 months off, or even I took actually 4 years off. And it was difficult, but it was not quite as difficult as it is today. The markets don't move so quickly in those days, but nowadays technology is such that things change very fast. If you are out of the market for 6 months, I think there's a real cost to it. And therefore, women will find it, quite a real challenge. It's not just a question of sacrificing it, but it's a real question of if you want to come back and continue with a career, would you actually encounter sort of serious problems?
Many women in Singapore today faced with these balls to juggle, and I think women's education has come a long way. They're very capable, they're very talented. So women in leadership role, it's something that I'm personally very interested. Second area is about, given that they have all the capabilities, how can they be fully empowered to pursue their dreams? And linking that will be the third one. What systems and practices that we can have in Singapore that can make them fully empowered?
The husband can actually claim for a wife relief, but have you ever looked at why can the wife actually claim for husband relief? So I think that is a very simple step to say is that while we embrace the fact that women are very important, we try to bring the women back to the workplace. And similarly, at the same time, the women has to raise a family and have to look after the children. So in short, the women actually responsibility in the family, in our society, is a lot greater than our opposite sex.
Mrs. Lim, herself a mother of 3, says women in Singapore today are lucky in that they can count on their husbands.
The plus point is, I think men have become a lot more responsive to the role, of the whole idea of joint parenting. And Singapore fathers are actually a wonderful bunch. So we just need to have couples of feel assured that they can work things out. There will be trade-offs, but it's not insurmountable. But at the same time, I think there are areas where the government can continue to provide the infrastructural support.